But if you're like having like a bit of like goofy time with your boyfriend and you get one of those, it's like, ooh, you know, ooh, right? Or if it's just like your boyfriend in general and he's just like, you know. How does a guy politely ask for a job? I don't know, like, yeah. Okay, do girls actually like stick pics?
I'm not in love with any criminals, like many girls. Like, for example, you. Jeg kan bruke å holde som skjerf. Hva sa de går som ballong? Det hadde ikke sett fint ut på meg, tror jeg.
This question is also very like individual.
Okay.
Why do you always go for bad boys?
Do I? I can't personally say that I do.
I mean, me neither. I feel like I'm kind of over that phase with bad boys. I feel like I want someone that has like good communication and, you know, they're loyal. You don't have to worry about where they're at all the time. You don't have to be like, oh my god, he's flirting with another girl, and, you know, that kind of thing. Or like if he's out hustling, doing drugs and stuff. I'm 24. Like, I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I've just never been attracted to bad boys.
I mean, like, I haven't really like been attracted to bad boys either.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of the same on that one. Like, we like when the other person is like considerate and like kind and nice. That's like attractive.
Yes. I actually talked to you know who about this, and I said like it's such a big turn on. Yeah, it's like small particles of like hair. What I was about to say is we talked about like what's like a turn on, and for me it's like when someone's nice and respectful, and it's like if he's opening a door to like an old lady or like helping, like I'm like, oh, I want you in my bed right now. You know.
Yeah, but I agree.
Right?
Like, that type of stuff is so much like more of a turn on than buying you dinner.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Conclusion, we want nice guys. But I feel like that also depends on like the girls. Some girls want bad guys. That's only good for them. They're bad, but they have a sweet spot for them.
Oh,
so they're nice to them, but no one else.
Oh yeah, that's toxic. There's so many girls out there who are like, they are obsessed with criminals. So like they love murder shows. Like I love that too, but I'm not obsessed with, like, I'm like, that guy is so fucking sick in his head and like fucked up. I'm not in love with any criminals, like many girls. Like, for example, you, the show. So many people.
I thought you meant me.
No. Yes, you. So many people are obsessed with him.
I know.
And I'm like, how?
But the thing is, he's a bad guy, but he's also a nice guy, because he can kill someone and still reply to your text. So
you in the texts.
Okay, now we're going for a bit more juicy questions.
Okay.
Do women like abs or arms more? So you answer this as in you. Like, what do you prefer? Neither.
I just don't care. Maybe arms? Like, it's hard when you like lay on top of abs. If you're like a person that likes to work out and like be all stuff, I don't know. Like, I guess so. If you're like a guy that works out and you like to do that, great. But if you don't, great. I don't care. I would say like hands are probably more like attractive than arms and abs to me.
I feel like for me it would be a nice combination, like not too much of either.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to have to compete with a guy about my spaghetti arms. You know? To me, like, if you have a little abs, a little arms, it's okay, but I don't want like the guy to only have abs and like spaghetti arms like me, you know?
You don't.
I do have.
You don't.
I do have spaghetti arms.
No.
Next question. Do girls find it attractive if a guy claims to have a lot of options?
No. How is that attractive?
I don't know.
Do you think it's attractive?
No.
No. Okay. I was like,
no. Like, if a guy tells me like, oh, if you don't reply faster, I'm gonna go hang out with this girl instead, I'm gonna be like, okay, you do that and just don't talk to me ever again.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's disgusting. I feel like No. And also when they're like, you're the only one I talk to, it's like, obviously I'm not.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm not.
I would be like, if someone said like, you're the only one I talk to, I would be like, you don't talk to your friends, your mom? What the fuck?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Do you need to talk to like a psychiatrist? It's not a turn on at all. I feel like it's a way of trying to put you down and be like, I'm too good for you type of thing. And it's like, well, if you're too good for me, then just fucking leave then.
Do I pursue a girl who's cancelled on me twice?
No.
I feel like it depends, because if she's actually been sick and she has like legitimately good reasons to cancel,
yeah.
I mean, give her why don't you just give me one more chance?
So why don't you give me one more?
If she has like really bullshit excuses, like it's like,
I guess like if it's happened twice, third time might be a charm. So just like try one more time, and if she cancels like the third time, no.
Yeah,
stop.
She's trying to let you know that she's not interested, but she doesn't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
Okay, do girls actually like stick pics?
Oh, personally, no. I'm more like, what do you expect me to do with this? Screenshot it, print it out, frame it,
Hang it on the wall.
Yeah, I have like a hall of dicks. Not a hall of fame, but a hall of dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess like if you're in the mood and like you're sexting someone, it might be nice, like because that's the intention. I guess.
I feel like with me it depends on the guy, because I wouldn't want a stick pic from a random dude.
Yeah.
With no context.
Yeah, usually
at all.
I've only gotten it from like random dudes.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
But if you're like having like a bit of like goofy time with your boyfriend, and you get one of those, it's like, ooh, you know, ooh, right? Or if it's just like your boyfriend in general and he's just like, you know.
Like I guess like in that situation, it sounds, never been in the situation, so like it sounds to me like that would be attractive if it's someone you like.
Don't snap a girl your stick randomly, please.
If she didn't ask, don't send.
No, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Is it okay to wake you up in the middle of the night for a sex session?
I think I would be annoyed.
I feel like it depends, because if you have work the next day or next morning, no, like we need our sleep, don't do that. But if it's like a Saturday to a Sunday and you're like frisky, maybe, you know, the relationship is still very fresh, so you're still like, you know, puppy dog love, go for it.
I feel like I wouldn't mind if it was like, it wasn't like waking me up like, wake the fuck up, we're gonna have sex right now type of thing.
Yeah.
If it was like kind of they kind of woke me up not on purpose type of thing.
Also how you approach it. Like if someone asks me straight up like, hey, you wanna have sex? That's so unattractive. That's so unattractive. Like you need to get her in the mood, or him, whatever.
Yeah.
And like ask without asking, you know? Because when you're straight up like, let's have sex, it's like, it's not attractive. You're not getting in the mood.
If it's someone you've never been with, ask. If it's someone you've dated for a long time, you probably don't need to ask.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's an important
A
one.
very important one.
Important. Next question. Does a wedding ring on a guy stop you from flirting?
I don't check for wedding rings, but if they did like this and show me a wedding ring, I would be like, oh, sorry.
But if he's flirting with you and he's like sitting with his hands like this and you can see the wedding ring,
Then I would just be like, I would probably be very nice and still talk to this guy. But if he made like a move, I would be like, what the fuck? You're disgusting. Like you're married. I usually don't pay attention.
me neither. But if I saw a ring, I would be like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like I wouldn't flirt. People would probably think I was flirting just because like I'm nice.
She's so nice. She's too nice.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're leading people on by
But
being
I
nice.
don't.
She's being a decent human being, and that's very rare in this world.
I'm just like interested in their life in general.
But I feel like that's when people get it wrong, is when you're starting to take an interest in someone's life and they're like, oh, they're taking an interest in my life, they gotta like me, right?
It's stupid. Like I'm like, how do you make friends if I'm trying to be nice and like you just think I'm flirting? Like how do you make friends?
You don't. I'm just kidding. Okay, well, next question then. That was like a the question and we were like, most sexually excitable spot on your body, except your cooter. Like, what's the spot on your body that like gets you in the mood?
I'm trying to think. Maybe my neck?
That was what I was gonna answer.
I don't know. Maybe. I think so.
Yeah, I think so. My neck too, because like I know some girls are like very like if you like touch their cherries, they're like,
Yeah.
to me there's nothing to touch.
No.
So
Oh, there is something to touch.
I mean there's something, but it's not a lot. But like if you like kiss their neck or like I don't know, like choke, that's like that's a key. But I know some people also have like their ears.
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
I don't.
I'm just not very sensitive. It's like I have my ears pierced. It's like it's not like I.
If they try to kiss your ears, they'll be and then like you're hearing like all the metal in their mouth, like.
Yeah, I'm like if someone goes for my ear, I'm like no, I don't want an infection. So that's my problem. I don't mind it. I just don't feel that much. And like when people touch my boobs, I don't feel that much. I don't mind that either. It's like. It's just whatever. My nipples are not sensitive at all.
Key information. Okay, so our necks. I feel like this is like very universal for all girls. I feel like neck is like a safe spot.
Yeah.
Like a very safe spot. Why do women go to the bathroom together? And does anything noteworthy tend to happen in those ladies' room meetings?
Sometimes. I don't always go with all of my friends to the bathroom. It's usually like if I'm uncomfortable going alone because like I don't know everyone at the party or something and I'm like, I don't want to go by myself. And nothing really happens. It's just like you go, you pee. Maybe you touch up your makeup. Like a rare occasion. And sometimes if it's like drama, I guess like a lot of groups of girls would go to the bathroom. I've seen that happen. Usually it's just like because I don't want to be alone because I'm not comfortable.
I feel like, yeah, the same thing. If you're comfortable in a situation, I can go by myself.
Yeah, me too.
But if I'm not comfortable, I want support. I mean, like not having to walk back out alone.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. But like when you're at nightclubs and stuff, you want to have your girlfriends with you because you don't know if like when you get back out, they're gonna be there. They can be like somewhere else.
Usually at nightclubs, like I'm actually going by myself.
Huh?
It depends though on the nightclub, but like since I'm a bartender.
But like if you're actually out clubbing.
Yeah, I know, but like since I'm like usually I'm out at the place that I work at and I kind of know my way around, right? Like if I'm actually at my workplace, I usually use the bathroom for employees.
Yeah, I do that too whenever I'm at McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
because I don't want to use the guest bathroom.
Yeah, I usually just go for the employee bathroom, so I go by myself.
I also feel like when you're going like if you're out clubbing and you bring your friends, you'd be like, oh, did you see this dude? He's so handsome. Or like if there's some drama that has happened, you tell them about the drama, or like
I feel like that happened to me a lot more when I was like 18.
She's grown.
I feel like I don't have a lot of drama in my friend group anymore. Usually I'm just like watching other people have drama.
That's the most fun part. It's like watching like shit go down and you're like, whoa, I'm not a part of it.
We have very different friend groups though.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have like that kind of a friend group anymore. Now I have like a bit more chill vibe to my friends.
Yeah, I have that too.
Next question. How does a guy politely ask for a job?
Oh.
You don't ask. That's the thing.
Yeah, I guess like if someone asks, it's like you kind of don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it. If it's like, hey, you baby girl, let me get some. I'm just like, no. Do not, under any circumstances, push the head down.
Oh, no.
If you're kissing and you're like starting to like, do not do that. That is,
no.
Don't do that. No. That's a big no.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing it in my pace and like how like I'm trying not to vomit on your no, it's usually it's not that bad, but it's like if someone would push my head down and like I can't breathe, that's a horrible feeling.
But like what do you think about like if you're making out with say you know who, and
okay,
and like he's like when you're making out and then he takes your head, he's like, right?
Oh,
and then
like trying to push me down.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like on the.
I mean that too, but like,
Oh, it hasn't happened, so I don't know.
instead of asking, they were like, just like, that has happened to me a lot of times. That's not nice. That's very unattractive. That's make me not want to do it more.
Yeah, I don't think I would be attracted to that at all. I feel like I would rather have that person like ask me then.
Yeah, rather ask than do the head thing, but we also
Yeah.
don't want you to be straight up asking, you know? I feel like if you really, really want to get it, then do it to the girl first, and maybe she will initiate doing it on you.
Yeah, that's a good tip too. I don't know. I don't think I would mind it as much if it was someone that I've dated for a long time, if they asked like in a situation where stuff is going down, but if they just ask out of the blue,
Oh, that's so unattractive.
yeah.
Ah!
I'd be like,
Like sitting there on the couch watching My Little Pony, and they're like, hey, yo, hey, little Ma, let me get some head.
yeah, I would be like, no, I don't think so. Girls want to do it more, like they want to pleasure you more if you're being nice and polite and respectful. Try to make her feel better. She's gonna want to make you feel better.
Also, like, if you're gonna ask, get her in the mood first. Like, do a little makeup sesh, kiss
Yeah.
around the neck, do a little, like, teasing.
Like if someone asks if it was nothing happening before, I would be like, what do you think I am?
What the fuck?
Excuse me. Go fix it yourself. Do proper like build up first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Was that the last question?
That was the last question.
Oh wow.
So I hope you have gotten smarter, and maybe we've answered some question for you that you have been wondering about yourself.
I've noticed during this that I keep saying I don't know after everything, just so that people don't take what I say too seriously.
It's like when you give advice to a friend, and they're like, "But I don't know. It's your life, so you're not responsible for whatever happens."
Yeah, I've done that to every question. I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, the answers are very individual. That's how like we see it, and we try to answer it generally as well. But it's just our opinion, so take it with a grain of salt what we have said.
And like, if you're not sure about some of this and it's like a specific person you want to figure this stuff out with, just ask them.
Ask the person. Yeah, good communication is key.
Yeah, actually, like, communication is key. Just communicate. That's like the best thing you could do.
Yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
And remember to like this video if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to the channel. And comment. Maybe you'll have some questions that we haven't answered.
Ask some questions.
Ask questions in the comment section if you have questions.
Follow her on Instagram.
Follow her on Instagram. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.
Bye.